I am a father. I am a husband. I am a leader. I am community. I am Rockford. I think if there was one area that is probably the #1 need for our city is the involvement of more fathers in their children's lives. We have over 70 dads in the Fatherhood Encouragement Project, but 49% are African American. You're doing something there that says, hey, it's not about your culture, your background, your race, or what you did in the past, but it's about you just being a dad and looking at individuals as they are. Racism is something that not many people are comfortable talking about. The simple fact that not just African Americans, but Hispanics as well, they have a less percentage of jobs for the same jobs. They have less pay. We're saying to the community that it's acceptable for us to live in a society with African American, with Latino, but as white or Caucasian men and women, that we're okay with making more. This is a problem.
Adversity is something that I've probably always dealt with because, like I said, I was always told that you can never do this, you can never do that. And so for a while there, adversity was probably my biggest challenge because I believed that I couldn't overcome adversity.
Civility is how we treat each other. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's offering opportunity to get to know one another and to be able to sit at a table and have conversation even when we disagree, and still treat each other with the respect, with honor, and really try to come up with solutions in that conversation that get us to an end point.
Until we address it together as a community, we're always going to be divided. Organizations that are developing to empower each other is still dividing us as a community. I understand why those organizations are having to form because it's not being addressed by our leaders. Just as a leader in our community, I see this as a problem that I would love to address.
The struggles that folks may have may be minor, they may be great. Assessing those struggles and understanding the needs to help people get beyond them, that's where our partners come in. The work they do is essential to the client's success. We can't look at it as if we're trying to create a successful RHA. We're trying to help a client at the end of the day. And if the relationship between us and the partner can facilitate a successful outcome for the client, it's incredible. I think of most recently Daniel Petrie and the Fatherhood Project. Something that comes out of chaos and care and loss and heartache is a new friend. And that friend is there helping other fathers recognize the importance of their roles in their kids' lives. Having amazing partners is really, really essential in the work that we do.
We did an exercise once that I learned from someone else, and so what we did was we actually had all the dads sit down in a room and write out their own obituaries. And the thing is that there was a couple of rules. One is that we couldn't focus on the future. So if we hadn't done it, we couldn't fill it into our obituary. This is if we died today, what could you put in your obituary? And I watched fathers cry all across that room because of the things that they didn't get to put in their obituaries. We all know statistics are against fatherless homes. Suicide rates are over 60%. We have incarceration rates that are extremely high. We know this is an epidemic. This is something that is extremely important.
I was that kid that lived quite a few places. My mom, she was married 4 times, 5 times, and I had some stepfathers that, saw kids as punching bags. For me, there was an opportunity at the Y to get involved in camp. I didn't come from a bad family. I came from a bad situation. I understand why some kids get to a point where they feel like there's no hope and they feel like there's nobody there to kind of reach in and pull them out of it.
With the Fatherhood Encouragement Project, the ultimate goal is to impact fathers and families all over the world. We need to make sure that, we're not becoming a statistic for the bad and a statistic for the negative of our city, but we're a statistic where fathers want to be involved. Fathers get the opportunity, the fair opportunity to be involved in their children's lives. We need to make sure that there is a community that is in support of these young fathers. We would love to be able to have chapters in 20 different states. If we can impact a dad or a mom or in a community, now they want to help other people. We believe that that is a goal that is going to be accomplished just through the impact and the testimony that it continues to have in our community. If a father has never seen how to be a father, they can't just learn how to be a father.